Gian, you ready to sing? I forgot one more thing. I gotta get the toast going because there's a few people that came up here to toast and they failed. Here, here. But that's okay. Okay. So kind of loud. So first of all, I'd like to toast to the bridesmaids. Great job, beautiful, wonderful work today, keeping everything in line. Anybody toasted the bridegroom? So toast the bridegroom. Try to save some for the rest of the meeting. Thank you very much, Paul, for being MC. I must add on to the words of wisdom from a marriage perspective. I think I live by this credo: happy wife, happy life. So, when I was writing this,
oh dear.
See, I'm not the only one who cries.
Happy wife. Happy
life, happy life.
so I call this the villager journey. So for those that don't know me, my name is John. I'm the father of the bride and a new father-in-law. I'm happy to have the opportunity this evening to publicly welcome Brandon to our family. However, before I do the welcoming, I'd like to share a little historical background. How we come to this day. There are two parts to the story, and the first starts in Italy, where two people from the same village began their life together. They decided that their small Italian village did not offer the opportunity to raise a family. And made the decision to immigrate to Canada with their son.
Please feel better.
Not me, but my brother-in-law. I won't go through the challenges they overcame, but I will point out that they faced many ups and downs. And one of the ups was the birth of their second child. Or maybe that was a down. So I'll let you be the judge. Well, I won't share with you how much fun my parents had raising me, but I will tell you it wasn't boring. I'd like to take this time to toast and thank my mom. She turned 90 last month. For all the love and support that she and the rest of my village or family provided to Janet and I through the years. The second part of the story comes from our west, where two young people met at a community college and later worked together and had a journey or village of their own. Over the last 28 years, I've appreciated the stories. Powdered milk.
Fluffy powdered milk.
The City of Champions. Hopefully Toronto can post that sign in my lifetime. And the various stories from the cabin. And I wrote down here beer, which still is one of my favorite beers when I go out west. I realize that Jack and Esther and their family are remarkable people who have raised 4 beautiful children, one of whom I was fortunate to marry. My mom often reminds me that I won the lottery by marrying Janet. She wasn't wrong. Please join me in a toast to the Nelson clan that are here with us this evening. Jack, Esther, Mark and Esther, Monica, Wayne and Shauna, Parker and Jasper, and of course Janet. As Janet and I began our journey together and the children started coming, the Nelson village and the Dedicoli village counted on to help and guide us. As our village grew to more than our families, many of our friends who are here tonight also unknowingly shaped Sarah's personality as we stumbled through raising her, our firstborn. Let me share with you the possible origins of some of Sarah's personality traits. I was worried because she has the last word. So. As you may know, Sarah's a little frugal. I'd like to thank Scott for teaching her that gambling does not pay. Even today, you and your family have contributed to the Dedicoli retirement fund.
Pay for the wedding.
That's not wrong. Sarah also likes things clean and germ-free, for which we thank the influence of Kellyanne McIntosh and Kelly Nell White. It must be due to their influence that Sarah has decided to go to the public health role, as they are, in both my minds, are incredible clean freaks. The good thing is we spent so much time during Sarah's formative years in each of your homes. Sarah's competitive spirit comes by naturally. Anyone who knows us knows we like playing any kind of game. Our motto comes from Ricky Bobby. If you're not first, you're last. But her skill at trash talking can be attributed to her mentor. Of course, we're talking about Art Grant. And Art, my wife is not the worst euchre player ever. Sarah also appreciates good food and dinner. And at John's, her godfather and Angela's, was always eagerly anticipated. I believe Brandon was warned very early on that she needs 3 meals a day. Like most villages, ours has grown over the years and has had its joys and sorrows. Today is one of great joys as we formally add another member to our village. Our new son-in-law, Brandon. I wanted to thank Pat and Lisa for raising a great son. And I look forward to melding of our two villages. Upon the union of Brandon and Sarah, as Janet and I got to know Brandon, we certainly understood some of the things that made him such a perfect fit for Sarah. The things they have in common. Brandon enjoys playing and watching sports. Brandon's a big Blue Jay and Maple Leaf fan. A real bonus, as I couldn't imagine trying to bond with a senator or a half. too much to overcome. I got a drink. He likes to play games, and having another guy certainly evens out the numbers when playing games. All those boys versus girls in our family will finally be fair. Right, Marcus? Training should be a breeze with Brandon doing the humming. If only Marcus and I knew any of this song. Sorry, Brandon. And some of the things they do not have in common, Brandon's musical talent, his technical wizardry, and the fact that he apparently never met a stranger. As we've witnessed over the last few years, Brandon makes our Sarah happy. And Jen and I know they will have a wonderful life together. I would like to now raise a glass to welcome Brandon to our village. Brandon.